Welcome back. You're watching Community Roundup. There was much disappointment among supporters and admirers of Gujarat Chief Minister Narendra Modi here in the United States when he was denied a diplomatic visa in 2005. But recently, at a press conference organized by the National Indian American Coalition, Congressman Joe Walsh of the Tea Party showed support for the Chief Minister in strong words and said Modi should be granted a U.S. visa. Here are some key moments from the press conference covered by our Vandana Jhingan.
I ran for Congress 2 years ago because I'm very scared about the direction this country's heading. A number of people at this table introduced themselves as local businessmen. How wonderful. Local businessmen and women make this country go. And we're losing local businessmen and women. We're making it too difficult in this country for small businessmen and women to do well. We need to change that. I am here because Chief Minister Modi has become a hero of mine, a cause of mine, a mission of mine. We had them turn off the music about 5 minutes ago, and we said, no music until Modi is here. No music until Modi is here. Thankfully, I have a number of Indian American constituents who have spoken to me over the last couple of months and introduced me to Modi. And I wrote Secretary of State Clinton a letter a month or so ago asking very politely that Mr. Modi be granted a visa, a diplomatic visa. It is an outrage. I'll say that with a smile, but it's an outrage that our government has not issued Mr. Modi a visa. And the State Department got back to me and said, oh, Congressman Walsh, all he has to do is reapply for a visa. That's all he has to do. How insulting. We're talking about a man who could well, who should well be Prime Minister of India in a couple of years. We're talking about a man who runs a state in India, Gujarat, which is a shining example of what a free, prosperous, peaceful state should be. America right now could learn a lot from Mr. Modi. And the fact that we might make this figure jump through hoops again to come into this country is outrageous. And I will not let this issue die. We will write Secretary Clinton again in stronger language, again, asking that Mr. Modi be granted a visa. And we will continue to put a spotlight on this issue. This incident happened 10 years ago. Things like this have happened all over the world in the last 10 years. Why has Mr. Modi been singled out? What other powerful interests are influencing the American administration? It's not right. And then again, when you look at the record the last 10 years, Gujarat, prosperous and free and peaceful, Hindus and Muslims, this is a man we all need to hear from. It's outrageous. Look, when you believe in things and you act on them, you're going to have people who consider you to be evil or bad. Too many politicians want to get along with everybody. That's not me. Everybody knows who Joe Walsh is, and a lot of people don't like Joe Walsh. Mr. Modi is the same way. He has set out to do right. He's changing things. He's changing attitudes. He's changing a culture. That's going to anger a lot of people, and it has.